everybody, it's Freddy! I'm at SmokeDaddyInc.com. And what do we got going on in here today? Let's take a look. Ooh! Look at that brisket! Oh, I can hardly wait to put my blades into it and cut it up. Woo!
What you smoking?
Hi, this is Dennis from Smoke Daddy Inc. and Pellet Pro Grill. We're going to do something a little different today and tomorrow. We're going to cook a 23-pound brisket, no trim brisket. You know, we're not doing this for competition or anything like that, so let's not go too crazy with it. I think we're just going to use a simple salt, pepper, and garlic rub with a mustard and pickle juice binding. So yeah, we're going to do no trim. I've trimmed some of these, and sometimes you end up trimming so much off, and then some of them are dried out. So this is a nice sized brisket, 23 pounds. It's got a nice fat cap on it. So the only knife that's going to come close to this is this one to cut it out of the bag here. So I'll get this out. I'm going to put it in this plastic tub and start to get it seasoned up. So once we get, so we'll be right back. Okay, I got this big rascal in this plastic tub, and we're just going to dry it off a little bit with some paper towels and get it ready to put the mustard and pickle juice on it. So yeah, I'm not going to trim this. I'm thinking, man, I should do this or I should trim that, and forget it. I'm going to try it without trimming it. So I'm doing it so you don't have to. So let's get some mustard on here. Put some pickle juice on it. You get that in there, rub that in there real nice. So let me get all this rubbed in here for a minute, and we'll come right back. Okay, we got the mustard and the pickle juice on there. I had to wrestle that guy, man, 23 pounds. So what I'm going to do is put the salt on there. I'm going to generously put that on. I think we'll go for the other side here. This needs to come out a little faster. There we go. So yeah, we'll put the salt on here. So yeah, that's all we're gonna season this with is some salt. We'll get all the sides on here. We'll flip it over and do the other side also. We'll put the black pepper on here. Again, we'll go from this side. So yeah, let's get some nice black pepper on there. And that's going to be good. Yeah, I think that's all it's going to need. I mean, you could put other things on there, but I think for this experiment, we're just going to use salt, pepper, and then we're going to put some garlic on here. So we'll put that on real liberally. This is a big chunk of meat, so it's going to need some spices. So I'll flip this over and do the other side, and then we'll come right back. Okay, this thing's all seasoned up. I'm ready to put it in the fridge, let it rest overnight. We'll put it in our new horizontal style grill tomorrow. I think we're going to do it at about 250. This size brisket should take a good 16 to 18 hours, I would think. But when it gets to 165, we'll wrap it, and then we'll get it up to about 202 or so. So yeah, we're going to get this in the fridge, let it rest overnight, and we'll be back tomorrow morning and put it on the smoker. So see you tomorrow. Okay, we closed the lid. Let's see. Yeah, it's creeping up really quick. So this is going to work out nice. yeah, you know, it's going to heat up quick. So, man, we just started it. It was 60-some degrees. It's a windy day today. It's already up. It's climbing like crazy, 120 already. So, yeah, we'll come back in about 5 minutes and see where we're at. Maybe 10 minutes, if that. And yeah, it's already up to the 250. You know, when you first start, it's going to spike a little bit, but we're right down. Now I say 252 here on the controller. We're 250 on this side and about 220 on that side. So it'll stable out. As you can see, those wood sticks that we put in there, you see the smoke coming out here at the chimney. Yeah, we're getting some real nice color smoke coming out of there. Now it's a windy day today, so it's going to be interesting to see how well this holds. So I'm running a tap and cue here. I'll be able to monitor it on my phone. So I will run a graph on how well it runs all day. So we'll come back. Okay, we got this thing going here. We got some smoke starting to roll. So we're going to take this easy load grating system. We're going to put it in there. This is a 23-pound brisket. What I'm going to do with this just for test, I'm going to put it in the center. This will come along with 2 of these, but we'll have plenty of room on the sides here if you want to now, you know, put some pork shoulders or whatever. I think we're going to do some squash a little later. So yeah, this is going to be nice. We're going to put a aluminum pan underneath to catch all the drippings. We'll put some water in there, and it'll catch all those nice drippings. And yeah, we'll go. So I got 2 probes here. One I'm going to put in the thickest part of this brisket to monitor it. And the other one I think I'll just hang in here to keep an eye on the grill temperature. So yeah, let me close this up. I already hear the flame going here. So yeah, we'll be back in a little bit and show you the rest. Okay, it's been 4 hours since we got this brisket going. Yeah, if you want to come over here and look, I mean, it is staying stable from one side to the other here. You can see. And you know, we've got it set for 250. It's at 253. So, and I've been running a graph on it, and it's been staying right there. So let's take a quick look and see what it's looking like. Oh yeah, it's coming along really nice. The bark, you know, the color is starting to turn out nice, but this is going to take quite a while to get done. So I'm going to close it, because if you're looking, you're not cooking. So yeah, we had about 3 good hours of smoke on that with the heavy D. So I think that it's going to work out good. So we'll come back later. Okay, it's been, oh man, close to 7 hours since we started this. So it looks like the internal temperature of the brisket is right about 165. So we're going to wrap it. So let's take a look at what we got going here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's looking, oh, if the fat's starting to render now. I can see it dripping down into the juice we put down in there. So yeah, oh yeah, I can feel it's already, oh yeah, the bark is setting up real nice. So yeah, I think this is going to turn out really well. So yeah, we're going to wrap this and put it back in here. And then when the internal temperature gets about 102, 103, then it should be done. But I think with this size brisket, it's still going to be another 8 or 9 hours before it's done. So, okay, well we'll take this off, we'll wrap it, and we'll get it back put on there. So, see you later. Okay, we're ready to wrap this. I got this out from outside. It was too windy to try to do this outside. It would have been a pain. So we brought the easy load racking system inside here. Now I took this aluminum foil and I coated the bottom with the pan here with aluminum. We're going to drop this brisket in here. Boy, she fits right in there. And I'm going to take the juice that we were collecting on the bottom there, I did render some of the fat off of it. I skimmed it off, but now we're gonna just put that juice in here. We'll wrap it up nice and tight, put it back in, and let it go until the internal temperature is right around 202, 203. But it did seem like this is cooking pretty well, pretty fast, especially with that convection fan in there. It's really, really helping cook that really nice. So we'll get this juice in here. Yeah, that'll help steam it real nice and get it nice and tender. So what we'll do, I'll wrap this up. I have another piece of tin foil. We'll cover it up real nice and get it back in the smoker. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, it's the next day. It's Halloween, so that's why the shirt. So, but with this brisket, it got done a lot quicker than I anticipated. I thought it was going to take about 18 hours or so, and actually only took about 12. So when it got to 202, I put it in a cooler with the towels, you know, to keep it and let it rest for about 5 hours. And then, you know, after that, I was like, well, I got to put it in the refrigerator. So I think which is going to be okay anyways, because what I'll do is we're going to warm up the juice and the brisket and do some squash at the same time at 400 degrees. So that should reset the bark and warm up the juice. So let's take a quick look. I haven't seen it yet since it's sitting in the fridge. So, oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, that looks good. You can see a lot of the fat has gelled up, so I'll skim a lot of that off. And we'll put that juice in this pan underneath our easy load racking system with the brisket up here. And yeah, it should reset this bark really nice. So yeah, I think this is going to turn out really well. So we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, yesterday, just a note here, yesterday before we wrapped, there was a lot of fat in the liquid there, so we got that fat off and we put it in the bowl here just to let it set up. Now we got this nice big old puck of tallow here. So plus we got some nice juice down here that I'll throw back in there. So yeah, this works out pretty good. What we'll you can see there's still some tallow on here from, you know, when it was cooking. So that's we'll put that. We'll be able to take and put some of that on top of the brisket here when we reset the bark, and that'll melt down in there. And yeah, you can see this thing is pretty well done. It's done, so it's nice and jiggly. So okay, we'll see you in a little bit again. All right, these squash are ready. We're gonna put some butter in there because butter makes everything taste better. And we'll get them back in the smoker for another half hour or so, and they should be ready to go. The other thing that makes everything better is brown sugar. There's some brown sugar in there. So we're going to put brown sugar in there, a little cinnamon. We'll pop them back in the smoker for a half hour, and we'll come back. Okay, we're getting this going. We're going to put the brisket in here using our easy load racking system. Yeah, this brisket's all cooked already, but what we're going to do is get her warmed up and put this pan under there to catch some grease. We'll put these squash in here. We're going to see how long this takes to get to 400, so we'll be right back. Okay, let's take a look here. Get everything warmed up. Yeah, then we'll take this brisket. Yeah, look at this. It's ready. It's nice and jiggly. So we'll take it. We'll set it down in this nice hot juice. Let it absorb some more of the flavors. And we'll put it in this Cambro for a little bit until the people get here. We'll serve it up. Next, we're going to get those squash going. So we'll be right back. Okay, this brisket is done. Come in and take a look. Look at that. That thing is nice and tender, you can tell. So this is a no trim brisket. So here's the moment of truth. Let's see how she looks here. Whoop. Yeah, look at that. That's very nice. Yeah, real juicy. Here's that deco fat, that really hard piece that a lot of times people cut out of there. But I think this is going to be fine. A lot of that fat rendered down really nice. So yeah, and then yeah, look at that. That is very juicy. So yeah, I think no trim brisket works out pretty well. So, if you're not doing it for a competition, where you got to cut everything and make it, where you got one little piece that's what's going to go to the judges. But if you're doing something for your family, I think no need to trim, really. So, thanks for looking. Go start cooking. Okay, let's do some slices of the flat here. Yeah, this looks like this is cutting really nice. Let's pick a piece up here and see what that bend is. Look at that. Look at that. That's perfect. It holds together nice. So yeah, let's give her a little nice smoke ring there. And there's not much fat there. If you don't like the fat, cut it off. But let's see here. Well, very tender, very good. So there you go. We've got some people coming over here to help me eat this up. I wish you were here.